Most seniors think of a warm bath as the ultimate daily comfort, a soothing ritual to ease the joints and wash away the day. But what if I told you this simple act might actually be doing more harm than good? Every time you step into that tub, you might be unknowingly putting your skin, your circulation, and even your brain health at risk. From sudden drops in blood pressure to micro tears in thinning skin, what feels harmless could be setting off a dangerous chain reaction inside your body. And here's the kicker: these effects don't show up overnight. They build up silently over weeks, months, even years. Until one day, it's not just dry skin or a little dizziness, it's a fall, a hospitalization, or a condition you thought came from aging but actually started in the bath. If you or someone you love is over 70, don't skip this. Because in the next few minutes, you'll discover the 5 most common bathing habits that might be cutting your life short, and exactly how to fix them. We often hear that aging gracefully starts with small daily habits: what we eat, how we move, how we rest. But there's one quiet ritual that almost every senior follows without a second thought: bathing. It feels normal, harmless, even essential. But what if the way you've been bathing, something you've done for decades, is now working against your body's natural defenses? That's the part no one talks about. Because while warm water can bring temporary relief to sore muscles, there's a darker side most don't know. The elderly skin barrier is thinner, the circulation system more delicate, and the body's ability to recover from daily stresses like excessive heat or soap markedly slower. You see, after age 70, your skin doesn't function the same way it did at 40. Your sweat glands are less active. Your skin's oil production drops dramatically. Your sense of temperature becomes less reliable. And your risk of slipping, especially in wet, humid environments like a shower, goes up significantly. But despite these natural changes, most seniors continue bathing like nothing's changed. And that's exactly where hidden damage begins. In the next few minutes, we'll gently uncover 5 common bathing habits that may be doing far more harm than you realize. Habits that seem innocent, even healthy, but when practiced daily after 70, can lead to unintended consequences like severe dryness, unstable blood pressure, increased fall risk, cognitive fog, and even long-term infections. But don't worry, this isn't a fear-based list of what not to do. Each point comes with a simple, realistic adjustment. We are not here to take away your routine. We are here to upgrade it for the season of life you're in now. For instance, you'll learn why switching your soap could strengthen your immune defenses without spending a fortune. You'll discover a simple 2-minute post-bath ritual that can drastically reduce your risk of skin tears and irritation. You'll get an easy water temperature trick that supports your heart, circulation, and brain function, especially on colder mornings. And we'll reveal a tiny bath mat adjustment that could quite literally save your life during your next shower. These are not generic tips. They are practical, research-informed, and designed specifically for aging bodies. But more importantly, this isn't about avoiding discomfort. It's about reclaiming control over your health, protecting your independence, and continuing to do the things you love without setbacks caused by simple daily routines gone unchecked. Because the truth is, many seniors start losing strength, balance, or mental clarity and think this is just aging. But in many cases, the root causes are environmental: repetitive stress, improper care, unseen dangers in everyday actions like how we wash and dry our bodies. So as we move forward, keep this in mind: aging doesn't mean breaking down, it means adapting wisely. And the good news: small changes now can add up to massive improvements in energy, safety, and well-being later. So if you're ready to take back control of your health, feel stronger in your own skin, and even extend the years you spend living actively and independently, keep watching. Because what you learn next could change how you look at bathing forever. Here at Elderly Self-Care Guide, we believe that getting older doesn't mean giving up on feeling good. In fact, we see aging as a powerful new chapter, one where wisdom meets smarter self-care. And we are here to help you make the most of it. Every piece of advice we share is built on trusted, science-backed research, but simplified in a way that actually works for your lifestyle. No complicated jargon. No trendy wellness hype. Just real, practical solutions for real people over 60. We understand the changes your body goes through because we study them. We follow the latest research in senior skin health, bone density, balance training, brain aging, nutrition, and more. But we also listen to caregivers, physicians, and most importantly, to you. We know how frustrating it can be when your energy dips, your joints ache, or your skin suddenly becomes more fragile than it used to be. These aren't just minor annoyances, they can affect your confidence, your safety, and your ability to stay independent. That's why every video on this channel is made with one goal: to empower you with knowledge that protects your health without overwhelming your day. Whether it's learning how to reduce fall risk in the bathroom, how to choose foods that nourish aging skin, or how to build a nighttime routine that actually helps your memory, we are focused on solutions that fit the life you're living right now. Not advice for 30-year-olds. Not one-size-fits-all theories. Just targeted, respectful care for seniors who want to take control of their aging journey. And here's the truth most platforms ignore. Aging well is not just about preventing disease. It's about preserving dignity. It's about keeping your routines comfortable, your home safe, your relationship strong, and your body as mobile and pain-free as possible. That's why we never rely on scare tactics. Instead, we offer encouragement backed by knowledge. Because we believe you deserve to understand why certain habits matter. And more importantly, how to adjust them in a way that feels natural, not forced. This isn't about becoming someone new. It's about helping the real you feel stronger, safer, and more supported than ever. So if you're someone who values your health, your independence, and your future, then you're in the right place. You don't have to navigate the challenges of aging alone. Elderly Self-Care Guide is here to walk beside you, one smart habit at a time. 5 harmful bathing habits to watch for. 1. Overbathing strips protective oils. Bathing every single day may sound like the gold standard of cleanliness. But for aging skin, it can quietly backfire. After age 60, your body naturally produces fewer oils that keep your skin hydrated and intact. These oils form a protective barrier, shielding you from irritants, infections, and extreme dryness. But when you overbathe, especially with soap or in hot water, you're not just washing away sweat. You're stripping off those vital oils your skin desperately needs to stay strong. The result? Chronic dryness. Skin that feels tight, flaky, or itchy. In some cases, even microscopic cracks begin to form. And that's where real danger creeps in, because those cracks allow bacteria and fungi to enter, leading to skin infections, rashes, and in extreme cases, cellulitis. Some seniors end up with mystery bruises or persistent itching, chalking it up to age. But many don't realize the root cause starts in the bath. White heavy checkmark safer habit: try bathing every other day. And use a gentle washcloth for quick freshen-ups in between. Your skin will thank you. 2. Hot water wrecks circulation. Who doesn't love the comfort of a warm, steamy shower? But for aging blood vessels, that heat can be more harmful than healing. As we age, the walls of our blood vessels become less elastic. Hot water causes those vessels to rapidly dilate, lowering your blood pressure in the process. The sudden shift can leave you dizzy, weak, or lightheaded, especially when stepping out of the tub. For seniors with heart issues, diabetes, or circulatory concerns, this is particularly risky. One moment of disorientation could lead to a misstep and a fall. Plus, extended hot water exposure can worsen existing conditions like varicose, veins or dry skin flares. White heavy checkmark safer habit, aim for lukewarm water, not hot. Test with your wrist, not your hand, as sensitivity declines with age. Keep showers under 10 minutes to prevent overheating. 3. Slippery floors, hidden falls. It only takes 3 seconds. One shift in weight. One missed step. And suddenly, you're on the floor. A wet tub or tiled shower is among the most dangerous environments for people over 70. Water, soap, and smooth surfaces combine to create an invisible trap. And unlike younger adults, seniors are far more likely to suffer serious consequences from a simple fall. Consider this: over 30% of seniors who experience a hip fracture from a bathroom fall never regain full mobility. For many, it's the start of a chain reaction: hospital stays, surgeries, loss of independence. Mary, 74, reached for a bottle of shampoo in her tub, lost her footing, and fractured her hip. She was active, independent, even walked her dog daily. That one fall changed everything. She now needs a walker and daily assistance. White heavy checkmark safer habit, install non-slip mats inside and outside your tub. Add grab bars for extra stability. And never rush, move slowly, especially when transitioning from sitting to standing. 4. Harsh soaps disrupt skin pH. Most bar soaps and body washes lining store shelves aren't made with senior skin in mind. In fact, many are loaded with alcohol, artificial fragrances, and lathering agents that strip away healthy bacteria and disturb your skin's natural pH. Why does that matter? Because your skin's slightly acidic pH is your first defense against infections. Disrupting it, even with a fresh-smelling soap, can open the door to redness, eczema, and painful skin tears. For older adults, skin tears can become infected quickly and heal very slowly. And unlike paper cuts, they are not always felt right away due to reduced nerve sensitivity. White heavy checkmark safer habit, look for soaps labeled fragrance-free, pH balanced, and for sensitive skin. Avoid anything that says antibacterial. Unless prescribed, it often does more harm than good. 5. Skipping post-bath recovery. What you do after your bath is just as important as what you do in it. And unfortunately, this is where many seniors fall short, sometimes literally. After bathing, your body is slightly dehydrated. Your skin is vulnerable and your core temperature may be off balance. But most seniors dry off quickly and move on with their day, skipping the one step that could protect their skin and prevent exhaustion. Your skin loses moisture rapidly after a shower, and unless you seal it in with a good moisturizer within minutes, it continues drying out. This leads to brittle skin, increased risk of irritation, and poor healing. Even worse, if you don't hydrate or allow your body to cool down gradually, you might feel weak, overheated, or fatigued. Some seniors feel fine in the moment, then crash an hour later without realizing the cause was their bath. White heavy checkmark safer habit, after drying off gently, apply a rich moisturizer while your skin is still slightly damp. Sit down and sip a glass of water. Let your body fully recover before dressing or moving around quickly. Each of these habits may seem small on their own, but when repeated daily, they can silently shape how you age. The good news: with just a few thoughtful adjustments, your bath can go from risky to restorative, protecting not just your skin, but your strength, balance, and peace of mind. If you've ever stepped out of the bath feeling lightheaded, shaky, or just plain off, you're not alone. It happens to more seniors than you'd think, but too often it gets brushed aside as just aging. And that can be a dangerous mistake. Many older adults quietly struggle with post-bath fatigue, mystery bruises, or skin that feels dry no matter what they do. But here's the truth: these aren't signs that your body is broken, they are signs that your routine may need a gentle update. And that's not your fault. For decades, we were all taught that daily bathing with hot water and strong soap was the healthy way. But bodies change. Skin thins. Balance shifts. What worked at 40 simply isn't always safe or helpful at 70. If you've ever found yourself avoiding showers because you're afraid of slipping, know this: you're not weak. You're wise. That fear is your body asking for a safer approach. And the good news: that safer approach doesn't have to be complicated. Imagine stepping into your bath without bracing for dizziness. Imagine feeling refreshed instead of exhausted. Imagine washing without the burning dryness or itching later on. That's not too much to ask, it's what self-care should feel like. You deserve a routine that comforts you, not one that quietly chips away at your energy or confidence. And let's be honest, bathroom injuries can be scary. One fall can spiral into surgeries, hospital stays, and unwanted dependence. But with a few thoughtful changes, like switching to lukewarm water, using safer soap, or adding a grab bar, you take back control. Quietly. Powerfully. One step at a time. This isn't about fear. It's about freedom. Freedom to enjoy your own space without anxiety. Freedom to bathe without battling dry, inflamed skin. Freedom to feel steady, safe, and supported in one of the most personal parts of your daily life. If you've ever felt embarrassed asking someone for help in the bathroom, please know this: you're not failing. You're adapting, and that's strength, not weakness. Aging gracefully doesn't mean pretending nothing changes. It means meeting those changes with grace, information, and care. And it starts with small shifts, like the 5 habits we covered today. Because every smart change you make today can ripple forward into more comfort, more independence, and more confidence tomorrow. At Elderly Self-Care Guide, we see you. We understand the quiet frustrations behind your routines. And we are here to help you move through them, not with judgment or fear, but with dignity. You're not broken. You're not fragile. You're evolving. And you deserve a bath that supports your body, respects your skin, and lets you start or end your day feeling clean, calm, and cared for. We've just explored 5 overlooked bathing habits that could quietly be affecting how you age, physically, emotionally, and even neurologically. But now, we want to hear from you. Which of these surprised you the most? Maybe it was learning how hot water affects your blood pressure, or perhaps you've already noticed dry, itchy skin and didn't realize overbathing might be the culprit. Or maybe you've taken a fall in the bathroom before and know firsthand how fast it can happen. Whatever stood out, we invite you to share it. Speech balloon: was there a habit you're planning to change starting today? Speech balloon: do you already have a safer bathing routine that's made a difference in your life? Speech balloon: have you helped a parent, spouse, or friend stay safer in the bath and learned something along the way? Drop your thoughts, tips, or even questions in the comments below. This isn't just about sharing opinions, it's about building a circle of support. Because the advice you leave might be exactly what another senior needs to hear today. Someone reading your comment could be silently struggling with dizziness, or too embarrassed to ask about why their skin always feels raw. Your insight could give them clarity and the confidence to make a small but life-changing adjustment. So go ahead, be generous. You never know who you're helping just by speaking up. And don't worry, this is a safe space. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to be real. Whether you're 60 or 90, your lived experience matters. In fact, we've seen some of our most helpful suggestions come not from the experts, but from our viewers themselves. You've been there. You've figured out little things that made your day smoother, your bath safer, or your energy stronger. Now's your chance to pass that wisdom on. And if this is your first time here, welcome. You're not just a viewer. You're part of a growing community that believes aging should be done with strength, with self-awareness, and most importantly, with support. So tell us, what part of today's guide hit home for you? Was it a wake-up call, a reminder, or something you already practice and want others to try? Whatever it is, take a moment to leave it below. Someone out there needs to read your words today and feel a little less alone, a little more informed, and a whole lot more empowered. We'll be watching the comments and featuring some of your stories in future videos. So don't be shy. Your experience is your superpower. If you've made it this far, one thing is clear: you care deeply about your health, your independence, and your quality of life. And that's exactly what we are here to support. At Elderly Self-Care Guide, we don't just give out random advice, we carefully craft every video to meet you where you are, with science-backed insights, with simple, senior-friendly tips, and with real solutions for the daily challenges many people over 60 silently face. So if this episode helped you feel seen, or taught you something you never realized about your own routine, imagine what you could gain by joining us every week. Because the truth is, taking care of yourself doesn't stop at one video. It's a journey. And on that journey, you deserve reliable, trustworthy guidance designed specifically for older adults. Not generic health advice meant for 30-year-olds. Every week, we share strategies that strengthen your balance, protect your skin, calm your joints, support your digestion, and sharpen your memory. But we also go deeper into emotional wellness, energy, confidence, and freedom in daily living. We are not about perfection. We are about progress, the small, smart changes that stack up over time to give you a life that feels better, calmer, and more in your control. Because aging doesn't have to mean decline. It can mean refinement, wisdom, renewal. Whether it's rethinking your hydration, improving your sleep, protecting your bones, or building strength with easy, joint-friendly exercises, we are here to walk that path with you, step by step. So here's your next best move. Subscribe to Elderly Self-Care Guide. Tap the notification bell so you never miss a new tip. And become part of a community that values your health, your experience, and your future. We believe your healthiest years aren't behind you, they are still very possible. With the right support, the right mindset, and a little consistency, you can live with more energy, fewer aches, and greater peace of mind. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by all the confusing advice out there, or frustrated by routines that don't seem to work for your age anymore, you're not alone. And you don't have to navigate it alone. Let this channel be your trusted guide. Every video, every checklist, every tip you see here has one goal: to help you age with dignity, with knowledge, and with confidence. So take that next step. Click subscribe. Tap the bell. Join us and give yourself the gift of empowered aging.